Hi guys, welcome back to topic 5, lesson 2. In lesson 1 we discussed the primary sector. Now in lesson 2 we will discuss the secondary sector. Okay, now the secondary sector, most of the raw materials from the primary sector cannot be consumed or used by people because the materials need further processing. Think of tuna. This is then transported to the secondary sector where it is processed and tinned for further use. In the secondary sector, factories carry out production or the transformation process. Now, the secondary sector is divided into 3 economic sectors, namely manufacturing, energy generation, and construction. Let's have a look at them. We have manufacturing. It takes the output of the primary sector and produces finished goods for local or export markets, which can be used by businesses and consumers. Okay, so making basic things such as tuna. Products produced can be divided into different categories. First, we have final goods, also known as consumer goods. Remember, a consumer is somebody that does not buy a product yet. Consumers buy for personal consumption. Then we have intermediate goods, goods that need further processing before they can be sold to the consumer. And then we have industrial goods, equipment and machinery, goods that manufacturers buy for use in the production of consumer products. Okay, so machinery such as an industrial vacuum cleaner is part of industrial goods because the manufacturer needs to buy it to use it. Most of the production process takes place in factories. Production can also take place in smaller scale where products such as cakes are made at home and then sold to shops. Remember I told you about cook sisters. Cook sisters are normally made by aunties at their home and then sold to shops. So this is part of the secondary sector as well. I hope it makes sense to you. Then we have the energy generation. Think of electricity here. Most industries consume large quantities of energy in the production of goods and services. Energy generation appears to be very sensitive to changing patterns of production and consumption, especially in South Africa, especially since 2008 when our load shedding started. Now, poor planning and a lack of governance and investment are all factors which contributes towards the power crisis, or in our case, not having coverage for coal. Construction. Now, construction in South Africa, especially infrastructure development, is currently creating huge numbers of jobs, boosting the social economic environment and alleviating poverty for at least the next 5 years. Now, this happens when roads are being built, where potholes are fixed, etc. It creates job because in most cases people from the community are asked to help, and this then creates jobs which helps our economy. Please remember, you need to stay up to date with all your notes. You need to make sure all your notes are in your book, copied and not pasted, and good luck.